God keep my head above water, don't let me drown. It gets harder, I'll meet you there.
Avril Lavigne drops her first song in 5 years with Head Above Water. Avril Lavigne is back, everybody, and today I think it's a really good chance to talk about one of my favorite artists, the most personal artists to me, at least. How she was. Oh, I was listening to her when I was growing up, when I was in high school, middle school-ish. I used to live by myself, and her music really helped a lot. You know, I listen to her music all the time. Here, Avril Lavigne recount Lyme disease battle on new song Head Above Water. So I heard the single, obviously. It just dropped today in the morning. Go listen to it. I'll leave a link in the description. There's a lyric video. Go see it. I really love the song. I think it's a really strong comeback after 5 years. I mean, she's just been gone for a long time, but I've been following her on social media, like Instagram, Twitter, and whatnot. I've been following her, and for the last couple of months, she's just been hyping up this song that she's gonna drop, and today it finally did. Today I'm gonna talk about the odyssey of Avril Lavigne. I have no idea how to title this video, but I just want to talk about it. And of course, Avril Lavigne was kind of first discovered in the early 2000s with Complicated, Skater Boy, those old school punk rock-ish type of music, and she just took off from there. What the Hell came, My Happy Ending, a lot of albums ensue, My Best Damn Thing. And she did the Alice in Wonderland soundtrack, and it's also really good. Goodbye Lullaby from 2012 and 2015. She started this Here's to Never Growing Up. I listened to that. I remember when that song Here's to Never Growing Up dropped. I was in middle school, I believe. Me and my group of my friends, and we're just hyping this song up. Back then it was so simple, you know, you listen to whatever you want. People won't judge you for that. And I would say I picked up her work since 2012-ish. I would say I didn't really like her in the very beginning for some reason, but then I got into her music really quickly. So I started listening to her, and over the years her style obviously changed a lot. A lot of like conspiracy theorists say that the real Avril Lavigne is dead or whatever. I don't really care about those conspiracy as long as she's still out there. So that was 2012 to 13 to 14-ish. And on 2014 or 2015, I'm not really sure, I attended one of her concert that I really love. I think it was my second concert I ever attended to. And, you know, I don't attend to a concert, but she's the few that I actually go to. So we're going to review some of the photos here. This is the lobby. I didn't really take a really good picture. I at the time I was holding an iPhone 5, and as you may know, the camera on that is not that good. I did the best I can. Okay, just shut up. So this is the lobby where everyone, like, this way is to the concert hall or whatever you call it, and then over here there's nothing on the picture, but along the walls there are so many posters of Avril Lavigne when she was doing her tour. And after the tour, I just saw people running to get them because it was free. You can just take them, but I didn't take it. I was too late. I mean, I should have, but you know. So then I was in the really front row, like the most expensive one. I think it was 8,000 Taiwanese dollars, equivalent to, hold on, let me check, $260 in dollars. Yeah. So yeah, that was quite an experience, but you can't really sit. There's no seat in the front. I stood there for like 2 hours or something for the entire concert, and we were waiting for her to just pop out. Oh, this is a video. Let's watch, shall we? I would just say that these videos are not the best quality. I did the best I can because, you know, iPhone cameras are kind of bad back then. Still.
The best fans in the world. Because of you guys, I've been touring since 2002. I've had the privilege of creating music and been lucky enough to travel around the globe, performing that music to the most amazing audiences for over a decade. You have been loyal, loving, patient, and always there for me. Words could never express how thankful I am for all of you.
Here comes the countdown. I remember there was a countdown, I think. It was so hype. Oh my god. It's been a long time since I revisited these footage. It was also in my drive, but there's a folder for it. I never click on it. Yeah, so it's a really fun time to revisit it for the first time in a while with everyone watching. This is it. You can't really see her, but like you can kind of see her right here. Of course, she made some like a really controversial piece like Hello Kitty or whatnot. I don't really care because let's say you're a fan of Eminem and he made some kind of like shit in the past, and do you really care? No, because you support the guy, you know? Yeah, you can see her right here. These are so cool. I mean, this is a photo. You can see her right here. It's not really clear, really blurry. You can kind of see her, but in real life, she was pretty close to me. Just the camera doesn't capture that kind of realism, I would say. This one's pretty good. Yeah, you can see it really clearly. Nostalgia train. Oh yeah, I was filming this shit. I was filming her like from a really good angle, and this fucking guy always put his fucking phone in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? These are exclusive, okay? You can't get these footage anywhere else because it's personal. I took these footage. You can't find it anywhere. I like this photo. This one is pretty good. I didn't have a professional camera back then. I did the best I can. These are so cool. It was so nostalgic. Oh yeah, so I didn't take a lot because I kind of want to enjoy the moment. And I remember the drum guy, whoever he was, he threw the drumstick to us, and somebody caught it right next to me. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, so that's it. That's the album. That's kind of like the photo album or whatever you want to call it. Here are some of the pictures that she posted on Instagram, I believe, at the time before the concert. These are pretty cool. Yeah, so anyway, after that, something really sad happened is that she got Lyme disease. So if you don't know what Lyme disease is, you can just look it up. It's everywhere. I think it's kind of easy to look. I have this page open here. Lyme disease is caused by the bacterium Borrelia, or whatever you call that, and it's transmitted to humans through the bite of the infected back-legged ticks. And you know those ticks are like leeches. They are they're disgusting, okay? Absolutely disgusting. I'm not an expert, okay? It just sounds really bad, and she has been dealing with this problem for a long time, for the past couple of years. And once it hit, she was just gone. She was still kind of on social media, but she wasn't posting for like a year straight or 2 years straight. And then she came back afterwards, kinda, and she was selling merch, her Abbey store. And here's an article quoting her. One night I thought I was dying and I had accepted that I was going to die. My mom laid with me in bed and held me. I felt like I was drowning. Under my breath, I prayed, God, please help to keep my head above water. In that moment, the songwriting of this album began. It was like I tapped into something. It was a very spiritual experience. Lyrics flooded through me from that point on, she said about the new single. Yeah, that's kind of basically the backstory about the single. It is extremely important to me and to her, I would say, for her fans. And of course, when she came back about 3 years ago, I believe she did this interview, very emotional. I don't know if you've seen it back then, but it's a big deal. It was a big deal. It's very emotional, and let's watch it together.
To a grinding halt.
I literally became bedridden last October, and I was in Los Angeles, and it was like literally like the worst time of my life. And I was seeing every specialist and like literally the top doctors, and they were just like, you know, they would so stupid. They would pull up their computer and be like, chronic fatigue syndrome, or why don't you try to get out of bed, Avril, and just go play the piano. It's like, are you depressed? This is what they do to a lot of people that have Lyme disease. They don't have an answer for them, so they tell them like, you're crazy.
Her nightmare began.
It's very sad. But of course, she won the battle of Lyme disease, and she started this. I remember she started this campaign, fundraising. It's called the Avril Lavigne Foundation.org. It's called the Avril Lavigne Foundation. Join our fight against Lyme disease. Get your official head above water charitable T-shirt to benefit. So they're basically selling T-shirt because for this charity, and I thought it was a fantastic thing for her to do. It's obviously really personal to her. She's been through it, and it's kind of like Michael J. Fox and what he's doing right now. It's great to see artists or celebrities, quote unquote, using their influence, quote unquote, to reach a broader people. So fast forward about 3 years later, we have Head Above Water. I was waiting for this single for a long time, really long time. I was waiting for her to come back for a long time, and she finally did after 5 years. And after listening to the song, it was a really strong song. I strongly recommend it. If you are an Avril Lavigne fan, you have already heard of it. Yeah, my life is what I'm fighting for. Can't part the sea, can't reach the shore, and my voice becomes the driving force. I won't let this pull me overboard. God, keep my head above water. Don't let me drown. It gets harder. I'll meet you there at the altar. So as I fall down to my knees, don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. I'm not gonna read the entire lyrics, but it said so much about her battle with this Lyme disease over the past years, and I couldn't be happier to see she's happy, to see her back making music, doing what she loves. But that's it for this video. I just want to share to you guys about my experience with her music and how she really influenced me. But yeah, her song really made me happy back then. Still do. I still listen to her every once in a while. I don't listen to her kind of on repeat anymore, but she has this place in my heart, and I don't think anyone can really replace it. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching and listening me talking about one of my favorite artists of all time. Is this video even good? If you're new here, if you're watching this video because you're an Avril Lavigne fan, subscribe to my channel to see movie reviews, analysis, and whatever I want to do in the future. I don't want to do only movie reviews. I want to expand my content a little bit. Movie review is never a thing that I wanted to do. It's almost like a placeholder for now, but like I do movie stuff, I talk about films and whatnot. So if you're into that, subscribe to my channel so that you can see more. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and bye.
God, keep my head above water.